Hello, good morning dear students. In the previous class we were discussing about parameters and arguments in a function. In the last class we discussed a simple program related with simple interest. You know what is parameters and what is arguments in a function. Okay, we can start with that program, simple interest. We can once again we can discuss about that simple interest program. Def function name is SI, that means short form of simple interest. Okay, def is a keyword for defining a function. Then P, principal amount, R, rate of interest, T, time, that you already studied in mathematics and all, this equation for simple interest. Then return, for returning its value, P into R into T divided by 100. Did you see this one? This def, simple interest, PR, these are the parameters, P, R, T, values passed to this function PRT. Okay, PRT, principal amount, rate of interest, time, all these three values are called parameters. Okay, these are called parameters. Okay, this is a function definition. Okay, this is returning its value, P into R into T. After its calculation it will return its result. Okay, then we can explain another simple example. Def f1 x comma y. These are parameters. It will end with colon. Okay, every functions will end with colon. Then some statements, sequence of statements. Finally, f1 of 20 comma 10. Okay. Actually, these x and y are called formal parameters. Formal parameters. Then this is called actual parameters. Actual formal arguments or actual arguments. Okay, did you understand what I say? F1 of x comma y. Here instead of this x and y we can use this 20 and 10. Okay, this is called formal parameters, sorry, actual parameters or actual arguments. This one formal parameters or formal arguments. Did you understand what I say? Here we can pass these values to here. Instead of x 20, instead of y 10, we can pass these values to here. Okay, alternative name for this x and y, that is called actual parameters. These parameters is called formal parameters. Okay, then mainly these arguments are divided into four types. Arguments are divided into four types. First one is default arguments. Second one, position arguments. Third one is keyword arguments. Fourth one is variable length arguments. Okay, these are the main divisions of arguments. First one is default arguments, positional arguments, keyword arguments and variable length arguments. Okay, first we can discuss about positional arguments. Here did you see one image is given, one function definition, subtract, def subtract of a comma b, then it will end with colon, then print a minus b. Okay, actually what is a positional arguments? Positional arguments are arguments passed to a function in correct positional order. Okay, in correct positional order. We can explain this positional argument with this example. That example is given in this image. Def subtract of a comma b, and it will end with a colon, then print a minus b. Okay, in that output window, did you see subtract of 100 comma 200? 100 comma 200. That 100 and 200, two arguments or parameters are given there. Okay, then subtract 100 comma 200. 100 minus 200 is, result is minus 100. Okay, it will be based on position. Which one is first? 100. Then next is 200. The value of A is 100, value of B is 200. Then print A minus B, that means 100 minus 200, its result will be minus 100. Okay, we will not get result as positive 100, that means it will be based on position. 100 is first, 200 is second, so 100 minus 200 result will be minus 100. Then when we change that order, subtract of 200 comma 100, what will be its result? Its result will be print a minus b, print a minus b, that means 200 minus 100, its result will be 100. Okay, okay, in this case 200 is first, 100 is second, so it will calculate 200 minus 100, result will be 100. Okay, based on positions. Okay, that is called positional arguments. Then next type of argument is default arguments. Actually, what is a default argument? A default argument is an argument that assumes a default value if a value is not provided in the function call for that argument. If we are not giving any value, we are not providing any value for the function call, okay, it will consider a default argument. Did you understand what I say? A default argument is an argument that assumes a default value. If we are not giving any value for that particular argument, it will assumes a default value. Sometimes we can provide default values for our positional arguments. We can explain with this example. Did you see def greeting message? That function name is greet message msg, then within parenthesis name equal to Geedu. That Geedu is a string within double quotes, it will end with a colon. Then print hello comma name comma good morning. That hello and good morning are strings, that's why it is given within double quotes. Then did you see that greet msg of Vinay, Vinay within double quotes. Okay, then greet msg, there is no string is given. Okay, no name is given. What is its output? When we consider that first function called greet msg of Vinay, what is its output? Hello Vinay, good morning. That Vinay is given in that function called greet msg of Vinay. Okay, did you see its function print hello? What will be first result? Hello, then name. What is name? We already given greet message of Vinay. Okay, so it will print hello. Hello will print that same string will print because it is already given within double quotes. So it will print hello, then name. We already given Vinay. Okay, hello Vinay. Then next string also given within double quotes, so it will print as same. Okay, hello Vinay, good morning. Then next function call is greet msg. That name is not given, so what will be its result? We already given that print function, print hello name good morning. In this case hello will print first because it is given within double quotes. It will print that same string hello, then name. In this case we didn't give any name. Okay, that name part is blank. So did you see at the top in the function definition greet msg name equal to Geedu, so it will take default value Geedu. Did you understand what I say? Default value Geedu. That name is not given, so it will take default value Geedu and its result will be hello Geedu good morning. Hello is already given in that print function. The name is not given. In the first case Vinay, that name is given there. Okay, then good morning, that also we already given within double quotes. So first result will be hello Vinay good morning. In the second case greet message, that parenthesis there is no name is given, so its result will be print hello. Hello is already given there in that print function. Then name is not given. Name will take from that first part Geedu, that means default name will consider here hello Geedu, then good morning will print. Okay, did you understand what I say? Okay, then next arguments is keyword arguments. Keyword arguments. What is a keyword arguments? If there is a function with many parameters and we want to specify only some of them in function call, then value for such parameters can be provided by using their name instead of the position. Did you understand what I say? Name instead of position. Okay, instead of order, here we are giving preference for name. These are called keyword arguments or named arguments. Okay, these are called keyword arguments or named arguments. When we read that definition, you may have some confusions, but we can explain with this example. When we explain with this example, that concept will be very easy. Did you see this image? Def, greet, msg, name comma msg. Okay, with it is already given parameters as name comma msg. Okay, def function name is greet msg, then print hello within double quotes, it will print the same, then comma name comma msg. Okay, okay, then what is that function called? Greet msg name equal to Vinay. Name equal to Vinay. Okay, here we given that name equal to Vinay within double quotes, then msg equal to good morning within double quotes. What will be its output? Did you see that output part? Hello, then name. We already given hello in that print function. Okay, so it will print hello first. Why? It is already given within double quotes. It will print as same string hello, then comma name comma message. That name and message is not given, that we given in this function called greet msg name equal to Vinay, msg equal to good morning. So it will print first hello, then Vinay, then good morning. Okay, in the next case greet msg of msg equal to good morning, name equal to Sonia. Okay, msg equal to good morning, name equal to Sonia. Here we given preference for what? For that name, greet msg equal to good morning, name equal to Sonia. Then what will be its output? Did you see? Print hello will print first, that we already given within double quotes, then good morning. It will print next parameter is name, next argument is name. First is hello, then next argument is name. So name is already given there, Sonia, then it will print next msg good morning. Okay, did you understand what I say? Here in the print function we given hello comma name comma msg. Okay, not position, name. Then in the last function called greet msg of msg equal to good morning comma name equal to Sonia. Actually its order is first good morning, then only name. But when we execute that code, what will be output? Hello, then Sonia, then only good morning. Okay, here that's why we are saying if there is a function with many parameters and we want to specify only some of them in function call, then value for such parameters can be provided by using their name instead of its position. Okay, that's why we are calling these arguments are keyword arguments. Okay, then next we can explain its advantages of writing functions with keyword arguments. First advantage is using the function with keyword arguments is easier as we do not need to remember the order of the arguments. When we consider these keyword arguments, we do not need to remember the order of the arguments like positional arguments. Then second one is we can explain with this with the example. Okay, the next advantage is we can specify values of only those parameters which we want to, as other parameters have default argument values. There is an example 14. Consider the following function definition. Def function of a comma b equal to 1, c equal to 5. We already given values for b and c. Okay, for a there is no value, for b equal to 1, c equal to 5. Then first code is print within double quotes a is comma a. That means a is, it will print the value of a. Then b is comma b, that means it will print b value of b. Comma c is comma c, that means it will print the value of c. Okay, you please look into this example. Function of 3. Function of 3. What is its output? A is 3. A is 3. In this example, the value of a is not given, but here when we call that function of 3, that means it will consider that 3 as 3 will consider as the value of a. So it will print the result a is 3. Then b is 1 and c is 5. Why? B and value of b and c is already given there. The value of a is not given. It will consider this value 3, function of 3. That 3 will consider as the value of a. The next example, next call, did you see function of 3, 7, 10. 3, 7, 10. Here what is its output? A is 3, b is 7, c is 10. Okay, because here name is given here, it will not consider that position or that previous argument will not consider. Here the value of a, b, c, all the values are given here. So the value of a will be 3, value of b will be 7, c will be 10. Okay, then in the next case, function of 25 comma c equal to 20. 25 comma c equal to 20. Okay, here 25 is given, c equal to 20, that also given. Okay, so what will be the value of a? Value of a? Value of a is not given in that previous code, in that function definition. Value of a is blank, so it will consider the value 25 as the value of a. So its result will be a is 25. Then b is 1. B is the value of b is not given in this function call, but that the value of b is given in that function definition, b equal to 1. Okay, you please compare with that function definition and function call. Then c is 20. C equal to 20 is already given here. Then function of c equal to 20, a equal to 10. That means the value of a is given here 10. A is 10. B is 1. B is 1. B is not given here in this function call, but it is already mentioned in that function definition. So B is 1, then C is 20, C equal to 20, that also given here in that function code. Okay, that is called keyword arguments. It will give more preference for that name than that order or position. Okay, that is that's why it is called keyword arguments or named arguments. Then next is variable length arguments. Variable length arguments. This one also we can explain with one example. As the name suggests, in certain situations we can pass variable number of arguments to a function. We can pass variable number of arguments to a function. Such a type of arguments are called variable length arguments or variable length parameters. Okay, we can pass variable number of arguments. Variable length arguments are declared with asterisk. Asterisk means you know the symbol like multiplication symbol, asterisk symbol in Python. Did you see this image? Please look into this image. We can explain these variable length arguments with this example. Def sum of within parenthesis asterisk n. Okay, what is that asterisk n? These variable length arguments are declared with asterisk symbol. Okay, so def sum. Sum is function name, def is that keyword for defining that function, and total equal to 0. Total equal to 0. We already assigned the value of total as 0. Then for I in n, total equal to total plus I, then print of the sum equal to comma total. Sum equal to comma total. What will be its output? In that output column, the sum equal to 0. First function call, sum equal to 0. We didn't give any value, we didn't give any parameters in that function call. So its result will be 0. That means total we already given as 0. In this case, when we call that sum without giving any parameters, its result will be 0. Then sum of 20, what will be that function call? In that function call 20 we given, so its result will be 20. The sum equal to 20. Okay, how? Because did you see that for I in n colon, total equal to total plus I, the value of total is 0 plus I. What is plus I? 20. Okay, 20. So the result will be 0 plus 20, 20. Then in the next case, next function called parameters 20 and 30. Sum of 20 comma 30. What will be its result? We already got total as 20. Then sum of 20 comma 30, its result will be total equal to total plus I, 50. Then in the next case, sum of 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. That means it will we will get the result as 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40. Then final result will be 100. Okay, in this way here we can pass variable number of arguments to a function. In the first case, there is no argument, argument is given, there is no parameters. Then in this second case, sum of 20, only one argument passed. Then in the next case, 20 and 32 arguments are passed. Then sum of 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40, 4 arguments are passed. Finally result will be 100. Okay, that is called variable length arguments. Then next is passing arrays list to functions. Passing arrays list to functions. What is a passing arrays list to a function? We already discussed about different passings of parameters and arguments. Here we are going to discussing about passing arrays list to functions. We already discussed what is a list, what is an array in the previous sections, previous year also. Okay, we can explain with example. Did you see here one image is there? Def list average. Actually that list average is a function name then within parenthesis list, then colon, L equal to length of list, L equal to length of list, sum equal to 0, for I in list, colon, sum plus equal to I, return sum divided by length. This function, this program is used for what? For getting the arithmetic mean of list elements. Okay, arithmetic mean, that means average of this list element. Okay, you can compare both program and its output. Okay, we can explain. L equal to length of list. What is L? Length of list means number of elements. Here in this output, how many values are given? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values are given. That is called L, length of list. Then sum equal to 0. First, if you want to find out average, first operation, first we want to find out sum of that entire values divided by total number of values. Okay, here how many values are given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values are given. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2. Okay, then first if you want to find out its average, first we want to find out its sum, then divided by total number of values. Okay, then sum equal to 0. The initial sum is 0. Then for I in list, for that iteration, for moving to that entire element, then sum plus equal to I. What is that? Sum plus equal to I means sum equal to sum plus I. Its short form is sum plus equal to I. Okay, then return sum divided by L. Sum plus equal to I means sum equal to sum plus I. For what? For adding each values. Initial value of sum is 0. Then first 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 2. Okay. Okay, why we are giving sum plus I? Sum equal to sum plus I. The initial value of sum will be 0. Then in the next step the value of I will become 4. The first value is 4. So 0 plus 4, the value of sum will be 4, become 4. Then in the next step 4 plus 5, then next step 6. Okay, in that way, that every values will add. Okay, 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 2. Then return sum divided by L means that sum divided by length of the values. That means length of the list. Okay, that means number of values. Okay, total divided by number of values, that is called average. Then okay, that is the first part, that function definition. Then did you see print input integers? That first part is only for finding that sum and sum divided by L, that means average. Okay, first part is finding of sum, then next is finding of average, that means sum divided by L. Then print input integers. Print input integers. What is that input integers? Here did you see in that output 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, that values are called input integers. We can give any values. Okay, actually print input integers means actually it is a command or message for programmer. We can give any values. Okay, a equal to input, then a equal to a dot split. When we call a list, when we pass list values or when we pass arrays, it will consider as a string. Okay, it will consider as a string. We already discussed about features of string and all, that you can go through that once again. Anyway, here a equal to input, that means first value. Then a equal to a dot split. What is that split? Why we are using that split? Split is used for splitting a string into list. Okay, when we pass a string value to a function, it will consider that string will that values will consider as a string. That split is used for splitting or converting that string into a list. Then for I in range of len of a colon, then a of I equal to int a of I, then average equal to list average of a, then last print average is print round average 2, that we will discuss. In this program, the output is fetched as a string and the elements are returned as a list of string with space. We can split that string with the help of space. Okay, default separator is space. Did you see in that input integers 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2. Okay, every elements are separated by space. Did you understand what I say? Okay, when we give like this, it will not consider as a string. Without space, 4, 5, we are giving 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 continuously. What will be? It will consider as a string. When we are giving these space, it will consider as a list elements. That's why we are giving a dot split for splitting of that string values into array. List. Okay. Okay, then the list elements inputted shall be counted for using length of method, and each element is added in the list A, which is passed as the argument to the method list average list. Okay, we already defined list average of list. That defined function is called here average equal to list of average A. That function is called here at the bottom. Okay, then which then calculates sum of the elements contained in the list and dividing the sum obtained with the total number of elements to calculate and return the average. You know how we can find out an average, sum divided by number of values. Then next is here that each element returned as string using split is typecast or converted into integer type using the statement a of I equal to int a of I. Did you see? And then it passed as an argument to list average method. It is a typecast or converted into integer type using the statement that we already explained. Print input integers a equal to input, then a equal to a dot split for splitting a string into list. Then for I in range length of a. Okay, that means for finding that length, for loop is used for iteration, that we already explained. Then a of I equal to int a of I. Why we are using that a of I equal to int a of I? It is a typecast for conversion into integer type using the statement a of I equal to int of a of I. It is used for conversion. Okay, it is a typecast operator. That's why we are using. We already explained implicit type conversion and explicit type conversion. Okay, here a of I equal to int a of I. That means that int is used for conversion into integer. Okay. Okay, then did you see what is its output? Average is that we already given. Print average is print round of average comma 2. What is that? Average is 5 comma 3.3. When we find out, when we finding of its average, when we find out its average, what will be its output? 5.33 something will be there. Okay, for avoiding that more decimal part, here only 2 decimal positions are given, 5.33. Okay, actually many some more values will be there after that decimal point. That decimal values are not given here. Okay, that's why print round of average comma 2. Okay, that means 5.33 only will be there. How? Print round of average comma 2. Round of average comma 2 means that average value will rounded to 5.33. That means after decimal point there is only 2 positions, 0.33. Did you understand what I say? That's why we are giving print round of average comma 2. Print round of average comma 2. What is that? 2. Only 2 positions after decimal point. Okay. that is we already explained that round function also, built-in function in the case of built-in functions. Okay. Anyway, we already discussed, we explained different types of arguments and passing of arrays and list with the help of different examples. Okay, that's why I am giving this image instead of video class, some audio part also given in this programming explanation. Okay, that also I already given in this video. If you have any confusion, sometimes you may have some confusion related with these programs, you can call me, otherwise you can say during the Zoom meeting. Okay, otherwise you can call or text me anytime. You can ask these questions, these queries. Okay, then one more thing, you please try to do all these programs from your home as your practical work, then only you will get the correct idea. Okay, you you can understand these difference between different types of arguments, that you can practice many times, then only you will get the correct idea about each argument, each type of arguments. Anyway, thank you. We can wind up today's class. Have a nice day.